This week I'm going to be talking to you about how you can sell your high-end programs through events. Just recently I ran 2 events over 2 days and I sold over $120,000 worth of programs. Pretty good work if you can get it, isn't it? I've run events in the past in my other business, and while the content was great and people loved the content when they were in the room and it converted quite well, filling the room was a bit of a nightmare, and it put me off running events for such a long time because it was just such a nightmare. In fact, I'd probably set the date and booked in, to run the event 3 times over the previous 12 months, and cancelled it every time because it just became such a headache. So I've learnt a lot between now and then. So I'm going to share 3 things with you that can help you make sure that your events are a success. So the first thing that I want to talk to you about is your event needs to stand out from the competition. So you need to develop your signature event. So, the Eiffel Tower features quite prominently in my brand, and in my events and with my clients, I talk to them about your signature program or your signature event being your Eiffel Tower. We know people go to Paris and the first thing that they want to see is the Eiffel Tower. You can't think of Paris without the Eiffel Tower, and vice versa. They're forever intertwined, and we want that to be the case for you and your signature event, or you and your signature program. So the Let's Do Lunch event, my signature event, and my 12-month luxury business and life mastermind is my signature program. And these are my Eiffel Tower. These are what I am becoming known for, and set me out, set me above the competition in for women looking at this type of thing. So what you need to do is really think about, what is your Eiffel Tower? So what is something that's going to be a true reflection of you and your brand, so that when people see it, they're instantly drawn to it, and then you're going to get the right people in the room. So just making sure, number 1 tip is that your signature event is a true reflection of you and your brand, and that way you're going to own it and you're going to have a lot of fun doing it as well. The second tip is, when you're writing the content, make sure that you are writing content that converts. So what do I mean by that? Content that converts is allowing your participants to really see you at your best, that they understand that you're giving them great information, and that the concepts that you're delivering will really work for them. They buy into it, they fully understand it, but you also want to tip them into overwhelm, because the overwhelm component is going to have them look at it and think, I understand this, and I understand this, and if I do this, and if I do this, and if I do this, I'll be successful. But you also want them to sit there and think, oh, there's so much work. It's just going to make more sense for me to sign up for this program, where I'll be led through the process. So content that converts is enough information to get them excited and inspired. And for those that are highly, highly driven, they'll be able to go away and do that on their own. But for the majority, you want to tip them into overwhelm so that they feel like the only solution is to sign up with you and work with you to be able to get from A to B. And the last thing is to make sure that when you create the offer, it's too good to refuse. Because the reality is, when those people walk out of the room at the end of your event, if you haven't converted them, they're not coming back. Okay, so it's really important that you bundle things, offer a heavy discount on the day, and make sure that you get signatures on the day, get deposits on the day, have people sign up on the day. Because if you don't, when they walk away, they'll immediately begin talking themselves out of it. They can't afford it, they don't have the time, it's not for them, all that sort of stuff. So very, very, very important that you convert on the day. And one of the ways that you can do that, other than obviously making sure that you deliver great content, is to make sure that your offer is too good to refuse. So 3 small tips. I hope you will really consider moving forward, creating your own event and selling your high-end programs that way. It really does work. It's a lot of fun, and definitely worth the investment in both time and money if you get it right.